What's up, viewers? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are talking about the latest 2026 Yoruba drama titled EJE. This is a powerful story about family, betrayal, money, love, and the long journey towards forgiveness. It is emotional, intense, and very relatable, especially if you understand how complicated family can be when money and trust are involved. Let's get into it. At the beginning of the movie, we are introduced to a family that looks united on the surface, but underneath there are deep cracks. There is tension, there is silence, there are unresolved issues that have been buried for years. You can immediately tell that not everyone in this family truly gets along. One of the major themes we see is conflict and lack of acceptance. A particular woman is not fully accepted into the family, and this creates constant tension. Some members feel she does not belong here, while others try to encourage peace. At one point, a character strongly advised everyone to bury the hatchet. That moment is very important because it shows that despite all the anger and resistance, there is still a chance for unity. If people are willing to let go of the past, but as we all know, letting go is never easy. Now let's talk about money. Because in this movie, money is a major source of conflict. A young woman in the family decides she does not want a regular job. Instead, she wants to start a business. She asks for financial support, millions of naira. At first, it sounds like a good idea. She's ambitious. She wants to build something of her own. But then reality sets in. The question begins to come up. Where will the money come from? Can she be trusted with such a large amount of money? Will she be able to repay it? We hear different figures, and it becomes clear that it is not just small requests. Some family members are willing to help, others are skeptical, and it's like financial tension begins to grow. Because when money enters family matters, things can quickly become complicated. There are also discussions about loan repayment and investment. People start keeping records, people start expecting accountability, and slowly trust begins to shake. Now, alongside family and financial issues, we also see romantic relationship playing hard. And just like everything else in this movie, they are not simple. One relationship ends because of disrespect. A girlfriend disrespects her partner's sister, and that alone is to break the relationship. This shows how important respect is not just between couples but between the entire family structure. In another situation, someone expressed love but the response is not straightforward. There is hesitation, there is doubt, there is fear. Because when trust has been broken in the past, it becomes difficult to open your heart again. We also see issues like jealousy, checking phones, and accusation of cheating. All of these add more tension and emotional weight to the story. Now let's move to the one of the most powerful parts of the movie: inheritance and power struggle. The family hierarchy plays a central role here. At some point, he discovers deceit, and this changes everything. He decides to alter his will of distributing his assets as originally planned. He chooses to favor his only daughter. This decision shocks the family because now control of wealth and business is shifting, and not everyone is happy about it. This leads to serious conflict. There are arguments, there are threats, there are ultimatums. People begin to fight over what they believe belongs to them. And you start to see the true nature of each character. Some are driven by greed, some by pain, some by sense of entitlement, and others just want peace. But peace comes very difficult when money and power are involved. Another deep layer of this movie is the emotional and psychological struggles. Some characters reveal that they have been hurting for over 20 years. Think about that: 20 years of pain, 20 years of resentment, 20 years of silence. That kind of emotional weight does not just disappear. It affects how people think, how they react, how they treat others. There are moments where characters break down, moments where expresses regrets, the moments where they apologize, and these moments are very powerful because they show vulnerability. They show that behind all the anger, there is still pain that needs healing. The movie progresses, we begin to see small changes. People start to reflect. They start to understand the damage that has been done. And slowly, the idea of reconciliation begins to grow. It's not immediate, it's not perfect, but it's a start. The family becomes clear. Family is not just about being related by blood, it's about understanding, forgiveness, and choosing to stay connected even when things are difficult. By the time we reach the final part of the movie, we see a shift. Not everything is resolved, not every problem disappears, but there is a progress. There is willingness to try again. There is desire to rebuild trust. And that is what makes EJE so powerful. It reflects real life because in real life, families are not perfect. There will be disagreement, there will be misunderstanding, there will be pain. But the question is, are we willing to forgive? Are we willing to move forward? Are we willing to choose love over pride? EJE teaches us that holding on to anger can destroy relationships. It shows that money can bring both opportunities and conflicts. It reminds us that respect is very important in both family and romantic relationships. But most importantly, it tells us that healing is possible, but only if we are willing to take the step. This is not just a movie, it's a reflection of real struggle many people faces every day, and that is what makes it worth watching. That is it for today's video. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NollyTalks for more Yoruba movie review. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think family issues can truly be resolved when money is involved? Until next time, stay strong, stay wise, and stay connected. Love you, bye.
Ṣé kí n dúró tọmọ kan ni forever? Kí n kó jọmọ kan ni mo dúró tì?
Ṣé kí wọ́n dúró tọmọ ẹyọ kan?
Yes.
Ọlọ́mọ ẹyọ kan kúrò mú kí ló bí ilé ayé.